What's going on out there? Split Rock Gamer here with another pack opening. Today we got 2016 Absolute Football. This is $20 on blowout cards for this retail super box that gives you an auto and a mem card. Real quickly here, I know I said that next week I was going to open the 2016 Unparalleled for the beginning of the NFL season, but my dad had a chance to stop by this weekend, so we ended up breaking it together, and it was a super fun break. Our two jerseys were both out of 199, Cameron Wake and Shane Ray rookie card, and then I got this super sick hit, Will Fuller 1 of 2 Nike swoosh rookie card auto. So probably the best hit that I've ever got. Super fun break, and it's always nice to get a 1 of 2 super low numbered hit. Will Fuller broke his collarbone, but hopefully he'll be back. He seems like he's on a quick path to recovery, and that can be like a 6-week thing, and you know, as long as it's not like a knee or a leg problem. Will Fuller is one of those guys that wins on his speed more than anything, so hopefully he can get a quick recovery. And then also I wanted to show you, today went to my local card shop and bought into a few breaks, and I bought a few hobby packs of Donruss 2017 and pulled this Chris Berman auto. Boom's gonna be missed this year. He was kind of starting to slack a little, but I mean, he was probably the best to ever do it. He definitely was one of the guys I loved to listen to back in the day with his, gone, and all that kind of stuff. So, kind of a cool, unique auto to get. You know, it's weird to not pull a player when you're pulling out of a box, but it's definitely a cool auto to have in my collection. So, let's get into this 2016 stuff. Like I said, this is on sale right now on blowout cards. It is retail, but it's a fun break. It's a quick break. It's only 4 packs and 10 cards per pack, so 2 of the packs have a hit. And yeah, we're looking for our 2016 guys, Wentz and Dak and Zeke, but with this blue ink retail, they're kind of harder to hit, but packs all over the place in there. So we're down to the final week of preseason with the kind of meaningless games unless you're super into your team like myself. And pretty soon here we will be starting. I know that we did our fantasy draft, one of them last night, and I got a pretty good team that I want. I actually got Zeke, so we'll have to just try to make it to week 6 or see where his appeal goes here. Should be finding out about that tomorrow. So I also got Kareem Hunt, who, due to an injury on the field, I think is going to have a really good year. I mean, I think he's an explosive rookie, and he has a good situation, good line there in Kansas City. So let's see if I can remember how to pull this. Well, here, let's go like this, and I'll just flip those over. So we got Sam Bradford, Sammy Watkins, Andrew Luck, Stephon Diggs, Thomas Rawls, Jeremy Maclin, Greg Olson. And I see our hit, and I think I've bought one other box of this, and I got the same hit, so probably pretty consistent on the hits on this. They're probably kind of some of the lower end rookies, and you know, just doing sticker autos of all of them. But our auto is going to be Emmanuel Ogbah of the Cleveland Browns. A guy that might have a decent year because on the other side now he has Myles Garrett, so we'll kind of see where he goes. But defensive, Brown, not the best hit. And then we got a red zone AP, which is weird to see him with the Saints, but it looks like, I don't know, some people think he's going to kind of have a bounce back year. Saints actually kind of have now a pretty loaded backfield because they have him, they still have Ingram, and they have Alvin Kamara, who's looked pretty good in preseason. The guy looks pretty explosive, so yeah, I don't know really what the inserts look like either for like numbered cards or anything like that. So I think, it's just mostly to do with like the way the Absolute is written. But here's a guy that we'll see how he does in fantasy this year. I'm a little scared to take him, but he's explosive every year. Drew Brees, we got Lamar Miller, Jordy Nelson, Jarvis Landry, Chris Ivory, Julio. That's a guy, if you can get him, just kills it in PPR or just standard. I like him better in standard because I don't think he catches a lot. It's just when he does, they're for like 50 yards, so that's always nice. I had a chance to take Andy Dalton with my quarterback selection, and another guy that just doesn't put up good enough stats, and they have like 3 running backs there, so I wonder how much they'll be throwing it anyways, although he does like to throw it to Bernard and Mixon now this year. We got a Ryan Fitzpatrick that was flipped around. I don't know if that's a parallel. I don't think that's a parallel. It's just maybe flipped. And then that's a insert Unsung Heroes, Mike Tolbert. Most fullbacks are unsung heroes, but he's always a fun guy to watch. I love when he gets the ball and just like blows through the line. So I don't even know if he's still with the Panthers or not, but alright. Next pack we have Frank Gore, Aaron Rodgers, Justin Forsett, Torrey Smith, RG3, Jeremy Langford, Khalil Mack, Kirk Cousins, and Keith Marshall. Yeah, it's just a rookie insert, blue, and Ezekiel Elliott, rookie roundup. It's a nice looking card right there. Too bad that one's not signed. I hate to complain, but which one of these would you rather have the sticker auto on? I'm going to go with Zeke here. I don't know if that's like dirty or part of the design of the card, but it's cool to pull a Zeke. And like I said, again, like just pounding in there, it's only $20 for this, but as you can see, you don't get any numbered because it's like retail, so you get like the blue parallels, and some inserts, but you do not get any like numbered cards. So I was kind of like hobby boxes because you still get inserts and a chance at a good hit, and I like getting numbered inserts or numbered parallels or anything like that because you can kind of, I don't know, it's fun to maybe get a low numbered one or get like 1 out of 10 or their jersey numbers or things like that. So then you can always throw up the nice eBay 1 of 1 or things like that. So it's all kind of where you're at. Like, do you want to spend $20 on a retail box that guarantees you a auto and a mem card, and then you're probably not going to get any numbered parallels? Do you want to go for a hobby box where it seems like you get a little bit better pulls, but good luck especially getting anything from 2016 under $75? Except for this 2016 unparalleled is $67 on blowout cards, so that was a pretty fun rip for $67, and you get numbered parallels with that. So it's kind of all where you want to be at, or something I've never dipped a toe into, but I know some people like, is to get the kind of higher end product, where it's $150 to $250, $300 a box, but all you're getting is numbered cards and like 4 hits, which is basically all you save from a big box, but I like to pull more. So I don't know what people like. I guess it's personal preferencing. So here we got Mark Ingram, DeAndre Hopkins. I kind of wonder how Hopkins is going to do this year. I think that without Mr. Fuller, he's still going to see a lot of double coverage, but it looks like Watson might be their starting quarterback before long. I know they said they're going to go with Savage, but Watson looks pretty good, so I think eventually it'll be good to see like their connection. Rivers, this is the guy that I would really like to get in fantasy. Jameis Winston, I still just think he's going to have a real breakout year. He's got a lot of targets to throw to, and he's going into that fourth year where I think he's just going to take a bigger step. Plus, like, the defenses in the NFC South aren't as good. I mean, when you get the Saints, and I mean, the Panthers are pretty good, but even their pass D is a little suspect. They're very strong in the front seven, but not as strong on the back end. Tay, we've talked about him. Dion Lewis, never know with the Patriots running backs. Marcus Mariota, I watched his game against the Bears the other day, and he didn't look too sharp. He sailed a lot of passes, and you kind of wonder what he's going to do with his legs, because now he does have a little bit of injury concern, and so we'll kind of see how they use him going forward. But he's a good fantasy guy to have, especially if you play in like a 4-point for passing touchdowns like I do. So he gets a little more for doing stuff with his legs, like you had Vic back in the day doing his thing. Flip it over here. We got Extreme Team Antonio Brown. That's a pretty cool insert. And let's see who our rookie force is. It is Kevin Hogan for the Chiefs. So must not have done too well for the Chiefs, because they went with Patrick Mahomes, and we'll kind of see. And like I said, if you're looking at Chiefs, I really think the guy to get is Kareem Hunt. I think he's going to get a lot of action between running and catching out of the backfield. Kareem Hunt, I know this isn't a 2017 box, but he was like the leader at Toledo, and he won the MVP at the Senior Bowl, and I think that that's super important, because I'm pretty sure the person to do that before him was Dak Prescott, and that turned out pretty well. So don't undervalue that Senior Bowl. So again, our two hits were Kevin Hogan and Emmanuel Ogba, but probably our best card was this Zeke rookie card. It's a pretty cool looking card with the kind of foil finish and the blue. I know I already have this card in my Zeke stack, but always nice to get another one to add to the collection. So yeah, I will be back next week with another box opening. We'll kind of see what we want to do for that one, because it is the kickoff of the NFL season, so we'll see what we can swing. But until next week, Split Rock Gamer out.